meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey you, thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, now she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me I don't know what coast should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling low. Somebody either way, let's go and find the better days, better days. Cabrillo with the game. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing and I am winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to today's broadcast between the Ohlone College Renegades and the Cabrillo College Seahawks. How is everybody doing once again? Mondo, your broadcast announcer this afternoon. And we got a good one in store for you. If you guys joined us in our last broadcast, I'd like to thank you so much. That was against the Anza College on Saturday, and Ohlone College took home the win by a score of a whopping 28-2. So today's game time temperature 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind is pushing out 11 miles an hour. It's whipping and lashing from right to left. Currently it's at left, but you guys know how the winds go here at Ohlone College. It'll whip to the left, it'll whip to the right, it'll just go side to side. It's got no continuity whatsoever. So you guys know how it is, especially with weather in California, nothing makes sense. So I'd like to once again thank everybody for joining us. Ohlone College has their ace, Max Gonzalez, on the mound this afternoon, and Max Gonzalez has been having a year of years lately. And let's talk about his stats in depth. Max Gonzalez is going to be his 14th appearance on the season. He has 11 wins and no losses, also 1 recorded save, 72 innings pitched, 56 hits given up, 23 runs, 18 were earned runs, 7 walks to 58 strikeouts. His strikeouts per 9 innings, 7.22. He's given up 3 home runs and carries an ERA of 2.24. And as the leadoff batter is starting to make his slow walk into the box, we are going to kick off we're going to throw our first pitch. Whatever you would like to say, whatever terminology you would like to use, whatever type of metaphor you would like to use. Standing in is Brady Chavez. Brady Chavez. He is going to be the leadoff hitter. He's also the pitcher. He's carrying a .338 batting average, .414 on base, .489 slugging. He swings and misses at his first pitch fastball to make it 0-1. He's got himself some nice stats on the mound this season. At the plate this season, also on the mound. We'll get into that later. But at the plate, he's got some nice stats as well. And great two-way player. The 0-1, outside for a ball. Ohlone College sporting their green uniforms this afternoon, and this is the first time, I believe, that I've ever gotten to see them wear it. And it's actually making me slightly jealous. I wish I had the opportunity to wear one of these. Beautiful uniforms. The 1-1, and it's fouled back to the left side for a ball. Or for a strike. What am I saying, a ball? It's a foul ball. It's a strike. What am I saying? Ugh, goodness. English and words, it's very hard. I'm a broadcasting and communication major, and I still struggle with English. How is that possible? I don't know. Here's your 1-2, and it's fouled back to the left side. I just remembered I made a note for myself last week to adjust the microphone audio so that it's not so blaringly loud and it doesn't peak. So I'm going to be adjusting it here and there, so I will be quieter. Pitch on the outside corner for a ball to make it 2-2. If I ever become too quiet, just let me know, everybody. And Chavez doing what he does best on at the plate, make the pitcher work with his .414 on base percentage. Here he comes with a 2-2, and it is outside, makes it 3-2. Chavez has 1 home run and 20 RBIs. He's walked 15 times, struck out 31 times, and has stolen 1 base this season. Gonzalez looking for his put-away pitch now at the 3-2. Outside, and that's going to be your first base runner of the afternoon. As off the bat, it did not look like it was going to go that far, but it ended up going that far. An absolute stunner here as the Seahawks take an early lead, 2-0 off a 2-run shot from Pluckett. His his fifth of the year. Now has 23 RBIs on the season, and early here the Seahawks have a lead. And now standing in is Anthony, batting from the right side as well. And that ball is too far inside, and it's going to be a ball. And so with the Seahawks here early with the lead, and no outs here in this inning, so a chance still to continue. On the ground to the left side and through the infield for a base hit. And a very uncharacteristic start here for Max Gonzalez as he's given up 2 hits here in the early going. And the wind now becoming even more significant as it's pushing out to left, and just so happens to be that the home run was pushed out to left as well. 11 miles an hour towards left field. Inside for a ball. It's going to make it 1-0 now. And Felix awaits his 1-0. On the ground to the left side and through the infield for another base hit. A diving play over there by Stevie Hahn, but he could not quite catch up to it. Great effort, however. And the runner moves up to second, and so before I can even point out Javi's stats, he's already got himself a base hit, and here comes Coach TC to talk to Max Gonzalez. And while we have this break here, I'm going to tell you the lineup for the Seahawks. You got Brady, Plunkett, Anthony, Javi, Matheson, Soares, Tolbert, Jafari, and Bollinger. And we're going to take a moment here for station identification. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting.
And an uncharacteristic start here to this game for the Renegades all around. As I'm sure the conversation here is just about, like where Max Gonzalez is physically. As it just, unfortunately, to start this game here, just, I don't know if it's an adjustment that the Seahawks have made on him, but has not looked like his former self in his last couple of starts that he has made. So let's see how he responds here. This is where champions are made, especially during critical moments like this. Down early here, 2-0. As he starts his next at-bat inside and low for a ball. And standing in now is Matheson. And let's take a look at Matheson's season so far. Ryan Matheson batting at .301, on-base percentage of .402, slugging at .427. He's got 2 home runs and 31 driven in, 20 walks, 25 strikeouts, and 1 stolen base on the season. Gonzalez with his 1-0. In there for a strike, and a nice pitch indeed. And now Gonzalez with this 1-0. Awaits the sign from Steinhauer. Now he gets it. Stevie Hahn backs off. And it is outside for a ball. Matheson batting from the right side here. And now Gonzalez with this 2-1. He's got to get ahead in the count here. Got to look for either a strikeout or a ground ball to get a double play. And that one bounces to the plate. Now it's 3-1.
Hey, you're right there, Max. You're all right. There you go, buddy.
Now Max definitely has to execute here on a 3-1 count with 2 runners on and no out. Struggling so far to find the zone, which is very uncharacteristic of him. In there for strike 2 on a fastball on the lower half of the plate. Beautiful pitch, beautifully executed there on that pitch to run the count full. The wind now pushing out to straightaway center. Now whipping back to left center field. See, the wind makes no sense here at Ohlone College. We're up on the hills, right by Mission Peak. Outside and bounces to the plate for ball 4. And we got the bases loaded now.
Hey, Battle Max, here you go, buddy.
And here is Kawana Soares. And Soares is batting from the right side. And he is also going to be doing the catching this afternoon for the Seahawks. He's coming in with a .288 batting average, on base percentage of .362, slugging at .333.
Hey, tough D.
No homers, but 18 driven in, walked 11 times, and struck out 15 others. And with the delivery in there for a strike for Max Gonzalez. 2-0 here early off of a Plunkett 2-run homer. Anthony Felix and Matheson all on base currently for the Seahawks. 3 hits and 2 runs scored in this half inning. A breaking ball that is bounced to the left side and foul. And Gonzalez has now got an 0-2 count here. And this is his opportunity to establish some control here in this half inning. The ground ball or even a swing and a miss here can do wonders for him in this trying inning so far. 0-2 count. Here it comes. Fouled back to the screen.
Good 1-3.
And Gonzalez taking a deep breath over there and trying to keep relaxed. Definitely have to do that in this type of situation. Focus on your mechanics and just execute. Don't worry about anything else. 0-2. And it is popped straight up. And this is going out to right center field. Valdez says he has it, and he's got it tagging up. And now running back is Anthony. And that's going to be a non-productive out for Ohlone College. As no runners move up, no runners score, and that's huge for Ohlone College there. Standing in now is Tolbert, the first baseman, Alex Tolbert. Batting at .265, on base of .325, and slugging at .381. He's hit 3 homers and 23 driven in, walked 9 times, struck out 22 other times. As he launches this one high and deep to left field, it is at the wall, And it is gone. A grand slam. And so the Seahawks break this game wide open, 6-0 here in the first inning as they promptly unload the bases. And here comes Coach Curran, and that's going to do it for for Max Gonzalez this afternoon. And just a completely uncharacteristic start from him. And it happens to the best of them, and now it's up to the rest of his guys to pick him up. Gonzalez giving up 6 hits and 6 earned runs. And so Ohlone will go to the pin. We'll have a new pitcher in just a minute when we come back. 6-0 Seahawks.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And a start to this game this afternoon that nobody could have forecasted. Ohlone College down 6-0 here early in the first inning with only 1 out in the first. And the new pitcher for Ohlone College is going to be number 14, Cameron Cabrillo. This is going to be his 10th appearance. 14 and a half innings pitched. He's given up 14 hits, 6 runs, all 6 were earned runs. He's walked 8 guys and stricken out 11 others. And he has a strikeouts through 9 innings stat of 6.75, no home runs given up, and 3.68 ERA. And so he's going to be asked to eat up a couple of innings here for Ohlone College. It was just an uncharacteristic start from Max Gonzalez, and also a tight zone here, I have to say, as well. And just a couple of major contributors. The win is definitely pushing a lot of fly balls out, so we're going to definitely be seeing a lot of runs scored this afternoon. Now it's up to Ohlone College to pick up Gonzalez here and try to execute from here on out and still get ahead in the game. As the batter here, Jafiri, I don't even know how to pronounce this last name, so I'm sorry if I butchered that. He squared up to bunt and he tipped it. Dominic is his first name. I'm going to go on a whim and say it's Jeffrey. 320 batting average, 425 on base, 440 slugging. He's got 2 homers and 16 RBIs on the season. The 0-1 in there for a strike, and Cam is now ahead 0-2. And now with the 0-2, it bounces to the plate, and it makes it 1-2. Now Cameron gets a sign from Corey, the 1-2, and it is bounce on the ground. Ibarra has it, and he throws it to first. Great play out there as he got an awkward hop on the bounce and barely almost bounced over his glove. And a lot of awkward things are happening in this inning. That would have been the most awkward one indeed, but he definitely made a great play and got the out there. 2 outs here in the inning, and standing in now is Bollinger. And Jack Bollinger is batting at .241, on base of .341, and slugging at .277. No homers, no triples, and 14 RBIs. As that first pitch was inside and off the corner, but called the ball. And the count is now 1-0. And so the 1-0 count bounces to the plate and makes it 2-0. If you're just joining us, I would like to welcome you, whether you are Seahawk, Renegade, or anything else. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. 6-0 Seahawks here. Swing and a miss there from Bollinger. Makes it 2-1. Perfectly executed pitch right there by Cameron. And now with the 2-1, and time is called. And Bollinger wanted to take another practice swing there. Batting from the left side. And so this does favor Bollinger here, although the wind is pushing out to left. And that 2-1 bounces to the plate, makes it 3-1. Brady will be next up, and that will turn the lineup card over for the Seahawks. They will have batted around if Bollinger can find his way on base, and he swings and foul tips it to the screen on that 3-1 delivery. Now it's 3-2, and the count is run full with 2 outs here. So Cameron looking for any type of put-out pitch here. Here it comes, 3-2, and it is outside and high for ball 4. And so the Seahawks have now batted around. And standing in now is Brady Chavez once again. And here we go. Cam watches the runner for a sec, now turns back to home plate. And he tests the runner. Nothing doing there on the pickoff play, though. And now Brady is going to await his 0-0 pitch. I wouldn't be surprised if Cameron goes back to pick off at least one more time here in this at-bat. In there for a strike on a breaking pitch. Bit high and right off the corner. Perfect paint pitch, if you will. And now here's your 0-1. A very similar pitch in almost a similar spot, but called a ball. And the count is now 1-1. Calvillo. And now looks. And the runner's going. The pitch is called a ball on the outside corner, and the throw back to second base gets through the infield as it was not exactly an accurate throw coming from Steinhauer. He throws it over Stevie Haum's head, but good recovery there from Damian Stone as he goes to cover, and the runner does not move up anywhere. However, he does steal second base. He does not move to third, which honestly, in this type of situation, has to be a win for Ohlone College. You cannot allow the runner to go to third, let alone move up to second here with 2 outs being down this much early. Here's your 2-1 outside for another ball, and it is 3-1 now. Plunkett will be due up next. If he gets the opportunity, he was the one who hit a 2-run homer earlier on in this inning. So Ohlone would probably want to get out of this inning any way possible. Hit out to left field, and it is in the park, and it is under it now is Takumi for the final out. And so Ohlone College gives up 4 hits and 6 runs. No errors committed. However, they are down 6-0 here early. Let's see what these guys can do. And we'll be back in exactly a minute. You're listening to Ohlone College Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, we return back to Ohlone College live on the Gaming Runner YouTube channel. Oh my goodness, how do I mess up my own advertisement? I don't know. Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. Goodness sakes. All right, and so for your starting lineup for Ohlone College, we got Takumi in the leadoff spot. Stone is batting second. Batting third is Ibarra. Batting fourth is Valdez. Batting fifth is Shepard. Factel is batting in the 6th spot. Steinhauer's in the 7th spot. Barrelau in the 8th spot. And Hom in the 9th spot. I'm highlighting Stevie Hom and Damian Stone, who both have had an absolutely amazing month of April. Of course, Stone went deep twice on Saturday against De Anza College, and Stevie Hom is currently batting at 350 in the number 9 spot. So that's another reason why I'm highlighting him. Standing in now is Takumi. He will be the first batter that Brady Chavez will face this afternoon. And it's outside for a ball. And this crowd starting to get behind Ohlone College here, making some noise. 1-0, and time is called. Thank you, Takumi, for calling that time, as I can now name out Chavez's stats for you guys. He's got an ERA of 2.76. He has pitched through 29 innings, fouled back to the right side rather, for Takumi, and now the count is 1-1. He's pitched through 29 innings. He's 0-3 on the season. This is going to be his 17th appearance. 19 runs given up, 9 of which were earned runs. Inside and a ball. Of course, Takumi batting from the right side, and it is absolutely paramount that he finds a way on base here. As the wind is pushing out to left field, and it is really pushing out to left field pretty hard, 11 miles an hour. At first pitch, and that's a slider in there for a strike.
Hey, what do you say, 1-8?
Brady has struck out 25 and has walked 14 on the season. Inside on the ground, and with Takumi's speed, this is trouble, and it is! As Takumi beats it out for the infield single. It was weakly hit down the left side of the infield. Both the shortstop and third baseman converging on it. Could not quite make a play in time to get Takumi's. He's got some burner wheels down that line. He's one of the faster base runners on this Ohlone College squad. And here now is Damian Stone, who has had a month to remember and a week to remember especially. As Damian is hit for 4 home runs, 29 driven in. He's got a 331 batting average coming in today's game, 467 on base, 531 slugging. Batting from the left side, so this favors him in this matchup, righty versus lefty, when the pitcher for the pitcher and hitter. Outside for a ball there to start his at bat. You gotta love the bench making some noise, trying to get behind their teammates here as that 1-0 is bounced. It's going to make it 2-0. As Damian Stone checked his swing there, and his teammates liked that he didn't go after that one, made some noise for it. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it on the broadcast. Here's your 2-0. outside for another ball, and it's going to make it 3-0. And if Damian Stone finds himself on base, Ibarra will be next with 2 runners on, hopefully. The wind now pushing out to right field a little bit. Here's your 3-0. In there for a strike. Makes it 3-1. And we got ourselves a nice crowd here as, again, the Ohlone College volleyball girls are here. And shout out to them for showing up once again to another baseball game. We really appreciate that. 3-1. Inside for another walk for Damian Stone. As I feel like I've said that quite a few times this season. That is now, let's see here, his 23rd drawn walk of the season. Quite a few of them indeed. Now we got 2 runners on and no out, and here comes Jeter Ibarra. And for those of you who have not been involved, Jeter Ibarra is hitting at .450 to start today's game, .511 on base and .633 slugging. Yes, that's one heck of a year if I do say so myself. Ibarra with the drive to right center field. It is down. Takumi's being waved home. Stone is being waved home. The ball hasn't even been fielded. And it now comes back into the infield. A 2 RBI double. And it is now 6-2 as the Renegades push across 2 of them there from Jeter Ibarra. Double. And now with no outs, here comes McAnthony Valdez, and this is huge right now for Ohlone College to try and get back into this game firmly. Because Valdez definitely would like to try and come through here by either driving home a run or moving up Jeter Ibarra by any means necessary. And Chavez looking to try and establish some control here. And so far he's doing it. 0-1 to start the at-bat. And now Valdez awaits his 0-1 as Chavez gets the sign from his catcher. Here it comes. And it is lined to left field for a base hit. And Ibarra is going to be waved home as the left fielder has trouble with it. Valdez is going to second. Valdez is safe at second base. And Ibarra scores. It's an RBI double. And the score is now 6-3. Seahawks. Oh my goodness. Renegades fighting back here. And now here comes Shepard. 290 batting for Shepard. 385 on base and 449 slugging. The Shepards aren't actually here. They're usually here for most of the home games, but they're not here today, unfortunately, unless they're elsewhere that I can't see them. However, McAnthony Valdez's mother is here all the way from Florida, so shout out to her making the travel. And Shepard takes his first pitch and pops it straight out to right field and under, and making the play as the right fielder. Valdez looked like he wanted to try it, but gets sent back immediately. And that's the first out recorded here of this inning. Here's Clay Facto. And one thing that is unquestioned already that you can tell from this first inning here is that Ohlone College is not going to give up. They are not going to give in. And Stevie Hom was telling me prior to this game that when someone speaks, everybody listens. And the throw back to second base there is going to be through the infield, and Valdez had to dive to get back to second base. Couldn't quite take advantage there of the wild throw on the pickoff play. And so a lucky break for the Seahawks there. And it's a very similar lucky break that the Renegades got in the top of the first inning as well. They try to pick off play at second, or no, they try to get a guy stealing at second base, and the throw went over Stevie Hom's head as he was trying to cover, and Chavez is looking for a re-sign here, as they have to go into a sequence of signs to get the pitches here. obviously with Valdez at second base. Here's your 0-0 delivery, and it's inside for a strike. Nice pitch right there from Chavez. And now with the 0-1, Clay awaits. Chavez gets the sign. Wind pushing out to center field. Clay with a drive to right field in the park. And making the plays to right fielder. Valdez is going to tag up this time, and he is definitely going to be safe at third base. So productive out from Clay. And here's Corey Steinhauer. And if there was ever a moment that Ohlone College needs some magic, right now is definitely the moment. As any type of RBI here or runs scored for Ohlone College will definitely have them feeling a lot better going into the second inning with only a 2-run game after being down by 6. And they're going to appeal the second here. The umpire says that Valdez is safe at third. As Seahawks thought that maybe Valdez might have left early on the sacrifice fly to move him up to third. And this ball's on the ground to the right side, fielding it by the second baseman and throwing it to first in time for the out. And so after a crazy first inning, the score is 6-3 here at Ohlone College. And both teams got some work to do here. So we definitely have a great matchup in store. We'll be back in 1 minute with more action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, else she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me I don't know what cold should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling low. Somebody lead the way, let's go and find the better days, better days. And wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Cycling high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. And I would like to, again, emphasize, I've been emphasizing this for the last couple of games, but Ohlone College will be having their playoffs live here at Ohlone College at home on May the 6th, and if needed, a doubleheader on the 7th. It's a best-of-3 game series, so the first team to win 2 games will win the series, and it's a playoff series. We would love to have the Ohlone student body and as many Ohlone affiliates as possible to come to Ohlone College and watch this game. You can watch it along the left field grass line. You can come inside the stadium and enjoy the nice seating that we have. Bring your own seating and snacks. And it's going to be a lot of fun as Ohlone College is going to be chasing down a state championship, and we really hope that they can make it there. As Cameron starts his next at-bat here inside, and it's going to make it 1-0. And the batter now is number 5, Pluckett. And Pluckett, of course, had a home run in the previous inning as he takes another pitch for a ball. He had a 2-run homer, which really started the fireworks in the first inning for both teams. And now with the 2-0, in there for a strike to make it 2-1. And now with the 2-1, Cameron awaits the sign. Here it comes. And it is lined out to right center field. Valdez has to run hard, and he's not going to catch up to it. And Stone fields it and throws it back. And that's going to be a double there for Pluckett, as he is having himself an afternoon already. And the wind is being a jerk right now, pushing my stuff and pushing and tossing it around. Give me a moment here. All right, standing in now is Anthony. And he's got himself another RBI opportunity. All right, he actually didn't have an RBI opportunity. I forgot in the first inning. He came in with a clean slate. And he starts this count 1-0.
Straight down the middle. Jeez.
And we got some spectators voicing some opinions here. Gotta love baseball games. 1-0. And I thought that was going to be called a strike, but it's 2-0, as it was perfectly in the zone in my eyes. It was a great pitch by Cabrillo, but did not get the call. So now it's 2-0. Inside for another ball. That makes it 3-0. Although that was the right call this time around. With the 3-0 count, Cameron's got to execute here. Here's his 3-0 delivery. No, not yet. Here comes now. And it is going to be called ball 4. And so now with 2 runners on, here is Javi Felix. And with Javi Felix, let's see, can I even, is his stats on here? Huh, that's strange. Oh, I'm looking at the pitching, that's why. There he is. Test back at first base on a pickoff play, no avail. Javi Felix finally found his stats. I was looking at the wrong side of the page. 20, what is wrong with me? 254 batting average, 388 on base, 408 slugging. He's got 3 home runs, 23 RBIs on the season. He's walked 9 times, struck out. Actually, no, he's walked 23 times and struck out 31 times. That's a lot of walks. My goodness. As he pops this one to the right side, and it is fair down the line. Being waved home is Pluckett, and he is going to score there, and it makes it 7-3 Seahawks. And as the Seahawks have just scored a touchdown here in the second inning, Ohlone College has got to respond back now, definitely, with another touchdown. They're down 7-3. And here's Matheson. So I'm having a feeling that today is just going to be one of those days where pitching is just going to be out the window, as the first pitch there is outside for a ball. I feel like pitching is just going to be an afterthought in this game. Or the track shoes are going to be dusted off by both lineups here, and they're going to do some serious damage, possibly. As that 1-0 is low. It makes it 2-0. Ryan Matheson. And he was walked on in the previous inning, in the first, as TC is going to call a mound visit here. It's been a bit of an uncharacteristic, struggle-filled start to this game for the Ohlone College Renegades. And I imagine what's going through a lot of people's heads right now, and I know for a fact that it's going through mine, is that it's better now than later. So we would hate for this to happen in the playoffs, of course. However, you don't want to see it ever, but if you had to choose a regular season game over a playoff game, I would definitely choose a regular season game, 100%. And Ohlone College have been playing some of the best baseball in school history this season. There's been a lot of saying that lately in the last couple of years. And so let's see what Cameron's going to do here after the mound visit from TC. We have some action in the bullpen now for Ohlone College. And with the 2-0, here it comes. And it is outside for another ball. And due up next is Kawana Soares. And he was the one who hit the grand slam in the first inning. And so I imagine Ohlone College does not want to give him another grand slam opportunity here. The 3-0. And that's exactly what Soares is going to get, as that's going to be another 4-pitch walk. And it's been a really tight zone to start this afternoon. No outs here in the top of the second inning. And here's Kawana Soares. And here comes Coach Curran now, and it looks like that's going to do it for Cameron Calvillo. And Curran is making that slow walk. He's going to ask for the ball, and that's going to do it. We'll have a new pitcher for you after the break. And you are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me anything. I don't know what cool should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling low. Somebody either way, let's go and find the better days, better days. And Cabrillo with the girl. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing and I am winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
So I have to say, as we lead into the more top of the second inning action here, one of the things that I struggle with the most during these game days is actually getting a solid meal. And so I want to say shout out to my friend Lupe in the communication lab, as she was generous enough to give me some Cheez-It snacks to snack on during certain portions of this game. So that's greatly appreciated. So now the pitcher for Ohlone College is going to be Mondo, and Mondo is definitely going to be asked to pitch a lot of innings here. This is going to be his 19th appearance. He's 3-0 on the season. He's pitched through 23 innings, 18 hits given up, 11 runs. All 11 are earned runs, 15 walks to 27 strikeouts. His strikeouts per 9 inning is at 10.91 and has a 4.24 ERA. He's going to be going up against Kawana Soares, who is responsible for 4 of those runs that you see on the board for the Seahawks. And he's got another grand slam opportunity.
The one who hit the grand slam, not this guy.
And it's inside for a strike there. And now with the 0-1, Mondo bounces to the plate. Makes it 1-1. Now Mondo looking for a strike here or even a ground ball. Swing and a miss there. Makes it 1-2. I'd like to thank all of you who are joining us this afternoon. Crazy games so far. And shout out to both lineups doing some absolute damage so far. And now here's your 1-2 from Mondo. Looking for his putout. And it is lined to the right side and foul. This definitely is one of the biggest at-bats of the game already. As any type of base hit here can greatly change the trajectory of this game. Here's your 1-2. On the ground on the left side and foul. Mondo doing a good job here executing, and Soares is doing a great job here battling. And now here's your 1-2. Once again from Mondo. And it is popped straight up and fouled to the right side. And these are the type of at-bats that I know for a fact if I was a pitcher here, I'd be frustrated. I'd be about ready to throw my hat on the ground and start stomping on it. Mondo's got to dig deep here and try to find his put-out pitch, and time is now called at home plate. And I've got to credit Mondo here as his routine has not changed whatsoever. He still looks calm and poised out there. Still looking very confident as well in this high-pressure situation. Here's his 1-2 once again. On the ground on the left side and fouled once again. These are the type of at-bats that you don't really realize it, but really, 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 really wear you down and really helps the offense altogether. So the more foul balls, the more wasted pitches, the more tired the pitcher gets, the more chance you have of getting a mistake pitch. Swing and a miss there from Soares. And a huge strikeout right there from Mondo to get the first out. And now they are just a ground ball away here from possibly getting out of this mess. And standing in now is Tolbert. And Alex Tolbert possibly standing in with the biggest at-bat here of the season for him, as he fouls this one off to the right side and makes it 0-1. Now with the 0-1, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And a huge swinging strike there. And with the 0-2, here comes Mondo. Fouled back. And Tolbert Awaits his 0-2. Here it comes. And it is lined high and deep to left center field. It is at the wall, and Stone has it. Tagging up. Wait, hold on here. Tagging. Thinking to tag is Baraloo over there. And wait, time out here.
He dropped it on the transfer.
As Stone dropped it on his transfer when he caught the ball and threw it back into the infield. That got a runner running down the second baseline in a rundown. And he was tagged out by Baraloo as the ball came in. And the Seahawks thought that Stone dropped it on the fly ball, but he did not. He caught it. He caught it there on the transfer. He dropped it. And the Seahawks still have runners up on there.
What do we got?
And I'm guessing that the call on the field is exactly what we're thinking here, as I'm a bit confused. And so now Curran is going to appeal to third base here, and he's called safe at third base. As this is a bit difficult to describe what's going on here. And so basically, let me get you a whole entire rundown as to what's going on. Basically, the fly ball went to center field, and Stone caught it. On the transfer to his throwing hand, he dropped it in center field, which made the Seahawks think that he actually dropped the ball entirely and didn't actually make the catch. Runner tagged up from third base cleanly, and he scored. But in the midst of the confusion, the runner that was running to second base was caught in a rundown as the ball came in from Ohlone College, and Baraloo had it, ran him down, and tagged the runner trying to move up to second. And if that all happened the way that I just described, it would have been a double play. Run would have scored. It's 8-3 Seahawks. However, the umpires are going to talk about what's going on here. We're going to just take a moment here to take a break.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting.
And so Coach Curran did appeal to third base also, and the reason being is to see if the runner left early and trying to see if the run does count, which would essentially be a fourth out, if you will. And so if the runner running down the second base line wasn't out, then try to appeal at third base to see if they can get the fourth out there. However, the call on the field is going to stand as called, so the run scores. Stone did drop in on the transfer. The runner that was running to second was tagged out, so it's a double play for Ohlone College. We're going to head into the bottom of the second here. No break, however, because actually, no, they haven't even taken defensive practice. So we'll take another break real quick, everybody. Take a breath and relax for a minute. All that confusion was very, very, very confusing. So we'll be back in a minute.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, else she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me I don't know what close should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling low. Somebody lead the way, let's go and find the better days with the gates. Cabrillo with the gas. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing and I am winding. She shakes me up.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Writer Production YouTube channel.
All right, as we return back, if you haven't joined us, if you're just joining us right now, you've really missed a lot. The score suggests it, and I mean, I'm straight up telling you, you've missed a ton. And so there was the most confusing double play of the entire season, and now there's an argument about if the runner scored or not. And I mean, honestly, just complete so far. I mean, like with this whole mess that happened in the top of the second inning, it's been a complete mess in my opinion. And I try to stay as constructive as possible. And you guys know me. I try to stay as constructive as possible. I don't try and like bash or talk negatively about anybody. But so far, this umpiring crew has been questionable, and it's not necessarily tight zone, not tight zone, or anything like that. The way that this whole fiasco with the double play was just happened was just very confusing. It was very frustrating for both sides. Nobody was communicating, and it was just a complete mess. And I hope that it gets better from here on out. However, I have to say that it was just a bit frustrating. Here is Cabrillo as he swings and misses hard there at his 0-0 pitch. So I'm going to say that once and move on. And I apologize if I do sound disrespectful by saying that. Cabrillo is standing in this afternoon. He has had a season to remember as he bounces this one to the left side, and it's a bad hop on the third base over there. He's going to be safe down the first base line. Unbelievable there, and a lucky break going Ohlone's way. There's been a lot of those, a lot of unlucky and lucky breaks in this game so far. As I was going to tell you Cabrillo's stats, he was hitting 304 to start that at bat, but here now is Stevie Hom, and he has had an impressive season as well. Stevie Hom, 349 batting, and he told me something I personally feel really shows the type of quality that this team shows, and just really high characteristics that any team wants. As he takes a ball on the inside there, inside half of the plate and high. He told me before the game, if any one of our teammates speaks, everybody listens. There's no one leader on this team. Everyone's a leader. And I really appreciate that he had that to say. He speaks so highly of his teammates. He loves every single one of them. As he takes another strike, makes it 1-1. And I've said it before. I feel like, by watching this team from a distance, I feel like there's no outsiders, and he said that too. And he feels like there are no outsiders on this team. There's no loners. So he tries to lay down a bunt, and it goes foul to the left side. He truthfully believes that. He believes everybody's a leader. Everybody contributes just as much as the next person, and it's really important that the whole team knows that and remembers that. And so I really appreciate that conversation that I was able to have with Stevie Hahn. And it's just something that you love hearing. You love hearing, the guys talk highly of each other back and forth, and it's just really awesome. 1-2 count now. Here comes from Chavez, and it's fouled off to the right side. That's fouled off actually behind home plate to the right side. And Stevie Hahn has to try and get on base here, battling, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Outside for a ball. Just quickly want to say also, if you guys ever hear, like in between at-bats, if you hear my microphone go muted, it's either because I'm trying to get information from somebody close to me, or I'm sneezing or coughing or taking a drink of something. So, just so you know. 2-2. And Stevie Hahn battling exceptionally so far as he takes a minute here and calls time. And now with the 2-2. Here comes from Chavez. Swing and a miss there from Stevie Hahn. And that'll be the first out of the inning. That gets a nice reception from the Seahawk crowd here at Ohlone College, who showed up in numbers on the right side here. And here is Takumi. And the wind is now picking up as Takumi comes in here, and it's picking up to left field, which helps Takumi here. 3 hits for Ohlone College and 3 runs scored. Swing and a miss there from Takumi to start his at-bat. And so far for both teams, 6 hits for the Seahawks, 8 runs scored, and 1 error committed. 3 hits for Ohlone, 3 runs scored. No errors for Ohlone so far. And now with the 0-1. In there for strike 2. And now it's an 0-2 count. Stone will be up next if he gets the opportunity to bat in this half inning for Ohlone College. And on the ground to the left side and through the infield for a base hit. So here comes Damian Stone, who's been swinging a hot bat. Takumi gets himself another single. And Stone, who has been absolutely crushing the ball as of late, has himself an RBI opportunity. And with Takumi having good speed over there at first base, Stone could possibly have himself 2 RBIs here if he can find a gap. But then in the same breath, the Seahawks have themselves potential inning ender if they can get a ground ball here and execute quickly. It's a big moment here, and it starts with the first pitch strike on the outside corner. Now Stone awaits for his 0-1. Here it comes. And it is lined to left field. Left fielder's on his horse, but he cannot catch up to it. Baraloo's going home. Takumi is running hard down the third base line, and he is safe. And Stone goes to second, an RBI double for Damian Stone. And it's 8-4 Seahawks. And here's Jeter Ibarra now. And Ibarra, who has been money for the Renegades this entire season, definitely coming up here in a big, big spot where they need their hero to emerge once again. He's batting at .449 to start today's game, 5'11 on base, .633 slugging. He did also get a base hit in the first inning that scored a few runs. So it was, I believe, a 2 RBI double, if I remember correctly. He takes a strike in there. And it makes the count 0-1. And Chavez gets a sign here from the shortstop. The Stone has taken a very large lead. He's playing deeper than the shortstop actually is by a step. And the first pitch, or the 0-1, is in there for a strike, and now it's 0-2. Valdez will be the next batter if he can if Jeter can find a way to get on base here. And now at the 0-2, and a voice crack. Here comes Chavez. Big pitch here. And it is lined to left center field on the horse, but nobody's going to catch up to it. Both runners are going to score. Ibarra goes to second, and their hero emerges. It is now 8-6 Seahawks, and the Renegades keep on fighting back. Unbelievable game so far. And here comes Anthony Valdez now with a chance to tie the game here, as he is definitely the tying run. 6 hits for Ohlone College and 6 scored. Oh my goodness. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us this afternoon. It's been an absolutely crazy game so far. Valdez takes a first pitch strike on the inside part of the plate. He's batting from the right side, and this favors Chavez here in this matchup, as he is a right-hander himself. Now Chavez kicks and deals, pops straight back, and out of play as it hits the screen. The count is now 0-2. One hour, 13 minutes, and 25 seconds of total play time here to start these first 2 innings only. Valdez with the drive deep to right field. It is fouled. However, if it was fair, it would have been a tie game. And the Seahawks there can breathe a sigh of relief, as that was foul. And all it services as is a long, long strike. Although it was 0-2, so it doesn't really matter about the strike. 0-2 now again, and it is driven deep to center field at the wall, and making the catch is the center fielder. Ibarra is going to tag up and move up to third. And now with 2 outs, here comes Jaden Shepard once again. As he is servicing now as the tying run. And it'd be absolutely huge here if Jaden can somehow drive home Ibarra from third base. And for Chavez, no more important at bat than the one that he is facing right now. Has to get out of this inning. And he does a great job here to start off with a breaking pitch for a strike. And now with the 0-1, here it comes. And it is lined deep to left field. It is over the left fielder's head. He had it in his tracks, but he had to jump to make the catch, and it bounced off of his glove. Shepard scores an RBI double. It is 8-7. Ohlone College with the tying run at second base. Unbelievable. This game is bonkers. As I constantly say every week, it's not easy playing left field out here at Ohlone College because the sun is setting right in front of you. Every time we play a game here, I always say that. It's super hard to play left field, and there you go, another example as to why. As that looked like a routine play, and the left fielder realized halfway through it, oh no, I'm not far back enough. And make a jumping play, and it bounced off of his glove. And a lucky break for Ohlone College, and here now is Clay, as he's going to service as the go-ahead run with the tying run at second base. 8-7, and a bouncer to the plate to start this at-bat to make it 1-0. Man, if you are listening now, just know you are listening to the game of the year so far. They had to save all the drama for the last home game of the year, huh? Here's your 1-0. Bouncer to the plate again. And now it's 2-0. And Chavez looking a little bit rattled. You can't blame the guy, though. So he's doing a great job here trying to keep these bats at bay. I mean, he's gotten a couple of pitches that made contact that really should have resulted into outs. Just a bit unlucky there as he comes back with a strike there on a breaking pitch. Sorry, on a breaking pitch. That's what I like about these noise-canceling headsets. If you put your hand in front of it or anything, it becomes very muffled and hard to hear. Test back at second base for an appeal, but no. And is Jaden okay over there?
Big ribs.
So it looked like the ball might have hit him a little bit, and he did react from it, but he's okay from what I can see. And for Clay so far this season, he's batting at .274, and his batting average has improved mightily over the last couple of games. As he takes an inside pitch for a strike, and it's now 2-2.
Hey, you're all right, Clay. Here you go, buddy.
And Clay getting some support here from the home spectators. On this 2-2 count, biggest pitch of the game so far. Here it comes, and it is fouled back to the screen, so we'll reset and do it again. And here we go again. Chavez with the biggest pitch of the game so far. 2-2, here it comes. It is lined high and deep to left field. However, it is in the park. And making the play as a left fielder, not an easy play at all. And that'll be your final out of the inning. And so the first 2 innings filled with fireworks. What's in store for the last 7? Who knows? You'll find out next on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel in 1 minute.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I should feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they turning me. I don't know what coach should I call home. I don't know how I feel, but still feeling alone. Somebody lead the way, let's go and find a better match, better days in the open. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Siphoning high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Want to say shout out to our athletic director, who is to my left, Chris Warden, in attendance for today's game. And of course, as I said before, the girls volleyball team in attendance today, as well as the coach for the volleyball team. So shout out to them once again. Final home game of the year. Everybody's coming out for it. Might as well, right? And here we go as we're going to continue this absolutely bonkers game. And first to continue it is going to be Jafar, who is the 8 hitter today. He's playing in right. Minato actually hits him there on the first pitch, and so he's going to take first base. And so nothing normal in this game at all. To start off there, unbelievable. Nothing can be normal. Nothing can be normal in this game. You got to love it, though. It's probably a lot of fun for you to be listening wherever you are. At work, at home. Maybe on a BART train. Who knows? Who knows? And here's Bollinger. And Jack is coming in with a 241 batting average, and he's going to try and lay down a bunt, but he tips it, and the count is 0-1. Wind pushing out to left field still. The vegetation is still very green here at Ohlone College, so we like that. Especially with wildfire season coming right around the corner. Squaring up to bunt, but pulling back is Bellinger, and did a good job there as that pitch was well out of the zone, and it's a ball. And here's your 1-1 now. Test back at first base. Ooh, almost a good pickoff play there. As Dom did a good job getting back to first. Almost got picked off. It was a good pickoff move there from Mondo. Eight to 7 is the score. Here's your 1-1. And it is called a strike. And now with the count 1-2. Jack is going to definitely have to swing away here. Top of the order, due up right after Jack with Brady Chavez on deck, and Jack takes a pitch on the outside corner for a ball, and it's 2-2. It's crazy to state, but we actually have not had a zero put up yet by either team through these two innings. Here's your 2-2. And it is a check swing and a miss, and it gets past Steinhauer, and Jack is going to make it to first base. And so, again, nothing normal can happen in this game. What is normalcy? What is the meaning of that word? We don't know that because we're Ohlone College. Oh, Jack is actually going to be called out. He did test to go to first base, but he's called out by the home plate umpire. So there, something normal. Runner at first, the runner at first base though did move up on the pass ball there. Pass ball strikeout. How many times has somebody called that? Good 0-0 to Brady there to start the at-bat for Mondo. Now the count is 0-1. And now the 0-1. Here it comes home. It bounces to the plate and makes it 1-1. The runner is Dominic at second base. And Brady has a chance here to rebuttal all the runs that Ohlone scored. Provide himself some run support here. 8-7 is the score. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Great pitch from Mondo there. Makes it 1-2. Now Jack has got to shorten up his swing and protect here. Batting from the left side, it does favor him against Mondo, who is a right-hander. Here's your 1-2. Outside for a ball. And now with the 2-2. Awaiting is Mondo from the sign from Steinhauer, and he gets it now. Stares down the runner, now throws back to home, and I was going to say swing and a miss, but Jack, or rather Brady, got a piece of it. And great job there getting a piece of it. That definitely would have been strike 3 called. And he stays alive here in this at-bat. And that's just what you call an absolute grinder right there. Because of course, as I say constantly, if you grind and grind and grind, your chances of getting a pitch over the heart of the plate increases. Here's your 2-2, and Mondo gets a comebacker. He knocks it down, throws it to first. Is he in time? He is for the out. Great play by Mondo. The runner does move up to third, though, so it benefits both the Seahawks and the Renegades here. But with 2 outs, there is no chance for a productive outscored run. And here's Pluckett now, who homered in the first inning. And has a big shot here as he takes the outside pitch for a ball. Has a big shot here to provide some more run support for his guys with a runner at third base, Dominic. He's ahead in the count now, 1-0. He is awaiting now the 1 out. And it's outside and low for another ball, 2-0. Again, I'd like to thank our live audience, wherever you're listening. I wonder if any Ohlone College professors might be listening. If you are, please leave it down in the comments section. Here's your 2-0. And it is lined deep to center field. Stone is under it, and he makes the play. And what do you know? It's the first 0 put on the board by any pitching staff. As we'll head into the bottom of the 7th inning. Or the 7th inning. When did I skip all the innings and go straight to 7? We're going to head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Don't listen to me. I'll be back in a minute.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Brady Chavez still on the mound for the Seahawks. And here now is Corey Steinhauer as he takes his first pitch and swings at it, but fouls it off to the right side. He actually was first pitch swinging in his first at-bat of the game as well. That's definitely something that Steinhauer does a lot. He attacks early in the count. Here's his 0-1. Outside, and it's called a strike, and it's 0-2. Now Chavez firmly in the driver's seat now against Steinhauer. And now at the 0-2. It is just a bit low, and it makes it 1-2. Steinhauer now awaiting his 1-2. The wind has pretty much stopped here during this at-bat. He lines this one into left center field. It's going to find some grass for a base hit. Having trouble with it as the center fielder, and it gets behind him. Steinhauer rounds second, heads to third, and he's got a triple. And taking advantage there of the mistake, and once again, the Seahawks making an outfield mistake, and that has just been the constant backstabber for the Seahawks early on here in this game. is a lot of contact that would have otherwise been just a single or just a double turns into a double and then a triple constantly with these missed plays that the outfield has been having. They got to definitely lock it up here and try and execute a little bit better as Chavez throws a pitch on the outside corner for a ball. Now it's a 1-0 delivery. Inside, and it gets behind the catcher, and Steinhauer's going to move up and score, and the game is tied. And Corey just making it look easy out there. Gets a triple and then just scores on the very next pitch. And the pitch was called a ball as it was on the lower half of the plate. I thought it might have been called a strike, and it's 2-0 now. In a brand new game, as that 2-0 is low again, and now it's 3-0. This game is absolutely bonkers, huh? And Cabrillo takes a strike there to make it 3-1. The 3-1 now. Outside for a strike and makes it 3-2, and everybody here thought that was going to be ball 4. And now with the 3-2, here comes to Cabrillo. And fouled back to the left side. The wind pushing out to left field now. Chavez with this 3-2. No, it's not fouled. It's popped straight up. And the third baseman makes a nice play there. And a great response out of Chavez there, going down 3-0 and coming back with some tough pitches and working his way to getting the first out of the inning. Can't discount the credit, the effort. That goes a long way in a struggling game. And here's Stevie Hom now. Cabrillo did fight as well. However, it was huge that Chavez recorded that out there. Hom with a drive to left, and it's foul. Oh my goodness. I only called him about 5 different names. That's the reason why I didn't go out. It's my fault.
Nice rep, Steven.
Thank goodness it didn't go out, because I would have absolutely butchered it. Butchered, I tell you, with a butcher knife. Let's call it a machete. I would have butchered it with a machete, all right? As I always say during these broadcasts, English is a difficult language, and speaking is hard. 0-1, and it's drive to left field, and a diving play by the left fielder, and makes the out. Oh no, it's not called an out. The home plate umpire says it bounced, and Stevie Hom thought he was out as he was running down the second base line. Not even running, he was jogging. All of a sudden, he said he got the safe sign from the home plate umpire, and he just immediately ran back to first. He is safe at first base, although I personally do not think that was the right call whatsoever. I'm just going to say it once and move on. Stevie Hom with a hard hit ball, and that's just why you get tough contact. And they're going to convene there. We're going to take a quick break for station identification.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting.
And so I imagine the conversation is, was it an out or was it not in left? And it is an out. And Mr. Hom doesn't like the call. Can't blame him. However, I feel like that is the right call that was just made. I do not believe that ball bounced whatsoever. And so now with 2 outs, here comes Takumi. Swing and a miss there from Takumi on the off-speed pitch. Makes it 0-1. And with the 0-1, bouncer to the plate, and it makes it 1-1. And with the 1-1, it is lined into right center field, and it is going to be a base hit. It almost hopped over the right fielder. He makes a nice jumping play to keep it in front of him, so it's only going to be a single for Takumi. However, a nice piece of hitting, and here comes Damian Stone now, who's been swinging the hottest bat of all the batters here on the Ohlone College squad. And here comes the Seahawks manager that's going to do it for Brady Chavez this afternoon. And he surrendered 6 hits and 8 runs. However, a couple of those runs were due to the 3 errors that are on the board for the Seahawks. So the Seahawks are going to go to their pen. We'll be back in 1 minute to bring you the new pitcher.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they turning with me. I don't know what coach should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling alone. Somebody either way, let's go and find a better life. But the gates and the so wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing and I am winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. And I got a comment from one of the players, Joshua's father. Shout out to you, Joshua's father, saying that he heard Jack Hahn, aka Stevie Hahn's father, screaming in the background. How hilarious is that? Oh my goodness. So we got a new pitcher this afternoon for the Seahawks. And it's going to be number 12, Richie Kingsborough. And he is going to be making his 7th appearance. He has an 0-1 record, 6.5 innings pitched, 9 hits, 9 runs, 4 are earned runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. His strikeouts per 9 inning, 9.45, and he is also carrying a 5.40 ERA. He's going to be a left-handed pitcher also, so Ohlone got their work cut out for them. They got a lot of left-handers in the lineup. However, through the heart of the order, there's a couple of right-handers as well, and Shepard and Valdez. So let's see what happens here. And here comes Damian Stone. As these first 3 innings have taken so far 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 21 seconds, by far the longest first 3 innings of any game this season here at Ohlone College. I don't even need to fact check that. I know that that's the case. Here's your 0-0, and it is fouled back. It makes the count 0-1. Stone's going to take a nice little walk around the diamond here. Steps back into the box now. And now Richie with his 0-1. Kicks and deals. And bouncer to the plate, and the catcher keeps it in front of him, however. Doesn't allow Takumi to move up. And it's going to make it 1-1. 8-8 is your score. That is not a typo. here in the bottom of the third inning. 8-8 is the score. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. In there for a strike. Nice pitch from Richie there to get ahead in the count 1-2 against Ohlone College, one of Ohlone College's more dangerous hitters. Now Stone has to get ready to protect here. Anything close, of course. 1-2 with 2 outs. And a runner at first being Takumi. Takumi's going to run. And the pitch is outside for a ball. The throw back to second base is not in time and not even handled. And so Takumi's going to steal second. And Stone is going to now have a 2-2 count with Takumi at second. So he is now in scoring position. However, with Takumi's speed at first base, he is still in scoring position no matter where he is on the base pad. One of the faster Ohlone College runners. And here's your 2-2 with 2 outs. And Stone calls time, so we're going to take a break here. Okay, break is over. And here we go, the 2-2. Richie looking for his put-away pitch here. Here it comes. Outside, and it is fouled off by Stone. And I'm pretty sure I'm asking the question on several people's mind, how in the world did Damian Stone get a piece of that? That is actually impressive. So that was very far out of the zone. It's going to be in 2-2 now. And time is called now by Stone again. Trying to get in the head of Richie. Gotta love the game within the game aspect, the mind games that are played by both players. I know for a fact if I was Richie, I'd call time on Damian now just to play with him back. Here it comes now, 2-2. Outside for a ball, and it makes it 3-2. And if Stone can find a way to get aboard, Jeter Ibarra will be up. Another left-handed bat for Ohlone College. So they would definitely like to have Valdez or Shepard get a shot here. Here's your 3-2 with 2 outs. And it is lined deep to left field. However, it is in the park. And the left fielder makes a nice play over there for the final out of the inning. And so, Ohlone College pushes across 1 run here in this half inning and restarts the game virtually. So we got 6 more innings to go, and the score is tied at 8. We'll be back in exactly 1 minute. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Due up this half inning is going to be Anthony, Javi Felix, and Matheson for the Seahawks. And here now is Anthony, the shortstop. in a brand new game. I mean, like, I was just saying, if I was the coach of any of these two teams, I would say right now, just the game is restarted. This is now a brand new game, a 6-inning game. Go out there and act like nothing has happened so far and just execute. As this ball is popped straight back and fouled to make it 0-1. Monato's still out there for Ohlone College. And it doesn't look like there's any bullpen action right now. As a matter of fact, it looks like there's somebody sunbathing out there in the bullpen. This is one of the only times I wish we had cameras right now. That pitch is on the outside for a ball. Oh, what in the world? Why am I opening up another app? There we go. 1-1. Monado now with the 1-1. In there for strike 2. Makes it 1-2 now. And Monado has to execute here with this 1-2. Here it comes home. In there, strike 3 called. A nice slider. He gets a good reception from this crowd here at Ohlone and gets the strikeout there, a backwards K. And standing in now is Javi Felix. Felix takes, and that's going to be a strike, and Monado is dealing right now. I knocked on the wood, so don't you dare people say that it's my fault. 0-1. Outside. Oh my goodness, it is my fault. Nobody can do it like I can. Nobody can dink a team like I can. And apparently I can only dink Ohlone College too at the same time. It's just weird. It's weird. I don't know. Anyways, here's your 1-1. Inside, almost hit him. You gotta give Javi credit there, as he almost got hit and just didn't even move. He was not afraid of getting hit there. And does not look deterred as he's still crowding the plate. 2-1. And it is line in the right field. Valdez tried it, but he is just gonna let it play on the hop. That's gonna be a single there for Javi Felix. And with Brian Matheson now up, the Seahawks have a chance here to push across a run that will put them back in the lead. And here we go, the 0-0. Low for a ball, says the home plate umpire. And now with the 1-0. Monado kicks and deals. In there for a strike. One and one with one out. And Javi Felix at first base. Wind pushing out to left field, which does help Matheson here, who is a right-hander. However, Monado is a right-hander. He throws a strike there. Monado is a right-hander, so it does favor the pitching matchup here. And with the 1-2, Monado gets the sign. Here it comes. Ooh, good pitch there, but an even better take. 2-2 now. And Monado now gets the sign from Corey once again. Here comes this 2-2. He kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there to get the strikeout. And now with 2 outs, here comes Kawana Soares. When in the first inning, he hit a grand slam that really got the offense going in this game. And Coach Curran is going to shift the outfield a couple of steps to the right as Stone moves right, and so does Takumi. Valdez stays upright where he is, though. So it looks like they're going to try and jam him on the inside there for a strike. Seems like a good idea, as Soares does do a good job extending his arms and putting most of his muscle into his swing and driving the ball out to left. Jamming him inside might force him to go right, which is what they want him to do. Swinging a chopper there, and now it's going to make it 0-2. So of course, I know this as a wide swinger myself. When they go inside on you, it's not exactly too fun. You got to take a couple steps back, choke up on the bat, stay inside and drive it. And it takes a nice adjustment. Those are the aspects of the game that a lot of people don't really pay attention to. Here's 0-2. And, oh my goodness, that looked like a beautiful pitch, but it's just off the outside. And a great take right there by Soares. That's just something that when you're the pitcher, you just tip your cap and move on to the next pitch. A 1-2. Outside for another ball. And I'd like to thank our live audience once again for joining us, all 25 of you who are listening live wherever you are. I can only hope that some of you are Ohlone College professors. That would be really cool if you are. 2-2. Outside, and Steinhauer goes back to first. To no avail. And it's going to make it 3-2. As Felix did get a nice little lead up there and had to dive back in order to avoid being picked off over there. So that definitely would have been a not so productive way to end the at-bat. And the home plate umpire now reconfirming that it is a 3-2 count. The wind now pushing out to right. As it always does, it whips back and forth all over the place. It has no consistency whatsoever. And here's your 3-2 count now from Mondo. Javi is going to run, but it's going to be a strike three called on the inside part of the plate. Mondo with an absolutely amazing inning, throwing up 2 zeros now and putting Ohlone College in a good spot here to try and take the lead as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning. The score is 8-8. We'll be back.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, now she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they terminate me. I don't know what coast should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling alone. Somebody lead the way, let's go and find the better life. With the gates, Cabrillo with the gas. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Cycling high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Due up for Ohlone College this half inning is going to be Ibarra, Valdez, and Shepard. And still pitching for the Seahawks is going to be Richie. And I'd like to let everybody know about the content that I have planned coming out. I got a couple of zombies videos that are going to come out this week. And I also do have a Transformers toy hunt video. Haven't done that in a while, so my Transformers community, I'm coming back, and I'm coming roaring back with a really good video that you guys are going to really enjoy. I am also going to be showing up on April 30th to the San Francisco Giants and Nationals game. I will be vlogging that. Logan Webb will be on the mound, so you guys will definitely want to see that. I'll probably upload it sometime in May, as Ibarra takes a first pitch fastball on the outside part of the plate for a ball. Yeah, quite a lot of videos planned for you guys. Got a lot of content. Of course, playoffs, May 6th, as Ibarra takes another ball on the outside corner and makes it 2-0. And just for those who don't know, May 6th, Friday at 2 p.m., that's the first playoff game, and then a doubleheader on May 7th, if needed. Outside. Oh, it was called a strike. Oops. I was going to say 3-0, but it's actually 2-1. Now the 2-1. Outside for a ball. And they're pitching away from Ibarra, which is, it's generally a good idea if you can hit it off the corner, but if you miss over the heart of the plate, Ibarra can get extended and send one as he takes ball forward there. And here comes Valdez, and this is where, if you're a Seahawks fan, you kind of you might want to hold your breath, as Ohlone College has two big right-handed bats here to meet with Richie, and Richie is going to definitely have himself some work to do here. So he's actually listed as a left-handed or a right-handed pitcher, but he pitches from the left. I'm not sure if he's a switch pitcher or not, but might be just a typo. So he hits the outside half of the plate for a ball. And Valdez, the home run leader of this Ohlone College squad, takes a strike there, as he's got 8 home runs on the season. By far a team record. Well, by far the leader, not a team record. I'm not sure what the team record is. Outside for a ball, and Ibarra almost gets picked off there at first base. It's 2-1. So I imagine here comes a breaking pitch to test Valdez here. Let's see. It's a fastball, and it is bounced on the ground. The shortstop makes a play and throws it to second in time for the out. However, Valdez is going to make it to first base. And here comes Jaden Shepard. As the public address team had some problem with their sound over there. Huh. Runs in the family, I guess. Valdez is going to try and steal first pitch strike, and Valdez is safe. And that is huge that Valdez was able to take second base. There is now a ball in the gap, can score a run, and that will be a huge run. The count is now 0-1, and Shepard here with the biggest opportunity of this game so far. I imagine there will be bigger ones as we progress here. And the 0-1 from Richie. And it's on the ground. The third baseman with a nice play checks Valdez and throws it to first in time for the out. Greatly played over there in the left side of the infield by the Seahawks. And here comes Clay now. The Seahawks responding to the challenge here of getting through the middle of this order against Ohlone College very, very well. There are now one more out away here from getting out of this inning, in Ohlone College, well, they're still one hit away from taking the first lead of this game. outside for a strike. It's a hit off the corner, and it's 0-1. And the wind pushing out to straightaway left. And this does favor Clay here, who is a right-handed hitter. Facing a left-handed pitcher. Swing and a miss from Clay, and it makes it 0-2. Clay also has shown the ability to hit well against right-handers as well. Just an all-around solid player. Great defensive player as well. Coach Curran definitely speaks highly of his defense. And with an 0-2 count, time is called here. And now here's your 0-2 delivery from Richie. It's high, and it's a ball. Makes it now 1-2. Wind still pushing out to left, and the vegetation still very green. And the situation is still intense. And this game is still amazing. 1-2 with 2 outs. High for a ball. High and inside. I mean, seriously, what's better than a nice warm summer day and a really tightly contested baseball game? Even a warm spring day, because this is technically a spring day. I'm just saying, in general, in the springtime and the summertime, what's better than a tightly contested baseball game? Nothing is the answer. The 2-2. It bounces to the plate, and it's going to run the count full. And look at Clay here, working back from a 1-2 count. And this is something that he does a lot. He makes the opposing pitcher have to waste a lot of pitches in order to try and get him out. He is not an easy out, and you hate insinuating that, but he is not an easy out whatsoever. 3-2. On the ground to the left side. It's going to be a running play by the third baseman. Barehanded and throws it not in time. Valdez is going to be caught in a rundown, though. He's going to go home, and he is out. What a huge play by both teams. The third baseman made a barehanded play, threw it to first. The throw was offline, and the first baseman made a nice play to keep it in front of him. Then saw Valdez going home and threw it home immediately and caught Valdez in a rundown and got him out. We'll head into the top of the 5th inning as both defenses now tighten it up, and it is still 8-8. We'll be back in 1 minute.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, now she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me I don't know what close should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling low. Somebody either way, let's go and find the better days, better days. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing and high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
My hotspot is getting a little bit slow over here. Come on, hotspot. We need you. We need you, kid. All right, let's see here. Let's get this lineup working. So we got Tolbert, Jeffrey, and Bollinger due up here in this order, and Monato's still out there. He's throwing up 2 shutout innings and hopes for a third here, possibly. Low for a ball. And if you are just joining us, you've missed one heck of a game so far. The Seahawks in the top of the first inning taking a 6-0 lead off the back of a 2-run homer and a grand slam as Tolbert check swings for a strike there. Ohlone College working their way back and tied this game in the 3rd inning, and no scoring has happened since. It's been an hour or 2 hours, 8 minutes and 11 seconds. Swing and a miss there from Tolbert, and it's going to be a 1-2 count now. As Kawani scores, Plunkett, both went deep. I don't believe there were any home runs. All of them were base hits from Ohlone College, doubles and singles. And the 1-2 is a great pitch, but an even better take there by Tolbert. Mondo thought he might have had strike 3 right there, but it was all for naught. And it's a 2-2 now. And it is foul to the right side. And with a 2-2 count now, Tolbert's got to find a way to get on base here, and the Monato's got to figure out a way here to get an out. Fouled straight back on that 2-2. Of course, Ohlone College's large winning streak could very well be in jeopardy here. This is popped straight up. And Stevie Hom is going to be called off by Damian Stone, who comes in and makes a very tough but recorded out, as Ohlone College on a 34-game winning streak could very well be in jeopardy today. And that's your first recorded out in the top of the 9th inning, or top of the 9th inning. What in the world am I saying? In the top of the 5th inning. My goodness. My brain is all over the place, because normally it's about the 9th inning right around now. 8th inning usually if it's a quick game. Not that much scoring. We're 2 hours, 10 minutes, and 21 seconds into this game. Line into center field for a base hit there. And that's going to be an easy single for GFR. Or Jufrey. I'm not even sure. Is it Dominic is his first name? I believe that's Dominic. Yeah, it was Dominic. So line drive to center field for a base hit for Dominic, and here now is Bollinger. Jack in a big spot here. Outside for a ball. And in the Ohlone College pin, Nanoa action here as a test back at first base to try to pick off Dominic there. Does not come to fruition. No action in either bullpen, actually. So both teams sticking to their guns here with what they got on the mound. And Mondo comes back with a strike. Now, we've got a ton of viewers joining us this afternoon. I would like to thank all of you for joining. Final home game of the year for Ohlone College, and the Seahawks trying to play spoiler. 1-1. Slider in there for a strike. 1-2 now. So we got one individual who's sitting out in left field. Maybe trying to go home run watching a little bit. There's been a couple to left field. Although this home crowd is hoping to get up off their feet for a home run. 4:39 is the time here at Ohlone College. Only in the top of the 5th inning. We're going to be late for that Battle of the Bay game. Bouncer to the plate, and it's 2-2 now. As the Giants have Carlos Rodon on the mound. He is 2-0 on the season. He's got a 1.06 ERA. Can you believe that? And he's not our ace. He's not our ace. Not, at least not yet. And I'm also liking the lineup a lot for the Giants. The 2-2. Outside for a ball, and Jack doing a great job here battling in this at-bat. So he was down in the count. I believe he was down 1-2. He was definitely 2-2 eventually at this point, or like at one point. And now here he is 3-2, and I imagine he's going to foul this next one off. Oh, no, he doesn't. It's on the ground to the left side. Ibarra with a nice play. Throws it to second, back to first in time at second. Not in time at first, but what a play by Ibarra, as he could have very well just saved a runner being in scoring position there and gets the second out on the lead runner there. And here now is Brady Chavez, who was the starting pitcher this afternoon for the Seahawks. He's still in the DH position, however. Here it comes, and he pops this one straight up to center field, left center field, and Takumi has it in time for the out there. That'll be your third out, and Mondo coming out of the bullpen, absolutely crushing it for Ohlone College. He has thrown 3 shutout innings now. And we'll head into the bottom of the 5th inning. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. P.S. I'm starving. Someone please help. We'll be back in exactly 1 minute.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. I snacked on some Cheez-Its. Hashtag thank you, Lupe, for giving me these Cheez-Its. I really appreciate it. Steinhauer, Barrelou, and Ham due up here in this half inning. Yeah, and Steinhauer takes a first pitch ball on the outside corner. He's batting from the left side, which favors Richie, the pitcher, who is pitching from the left side. The 1-0. And it is too high again. Steinhauer, who has shown the ability to go opposite field for some nicely hit balls, does have the opportunity here with the wind pushing out to left field, as he is now heading the count 3-0 and takes a pitch on the outside corner again. It was also very high. And right now the goal is to get a runner on and possibly in scoring position with Stevie Hom coming up. And part one of the goal is done. Steinhauer is now on with a 4-pitch walk. Now the goal here for Barrelau, if not score the run, at the very least, move them up. As Barrelau is batting from the right side, I believe he is a switch hitter. Indeed, a quick look at his bio says that he is a switch hitter. Because it completely slipped my mind for a minute. I was thinking get Stevie Hom on the at the plate because he's a right-hander, but here you got a right-hander now. As Richie tries to pick off Steinhauer again. He's tried to pick him off twice here before even throwing a pitch. I would imagine he probably would try it again. Yes, he did. You see, these are the type of mind games and the aspects of the game that you don't necessarily see playing a factor, but they do, because Barrelau had his timing down, now probably has it a little bit skewed. Here's your 0-0, and Barrelau with a drive deep to left field, left center field, but it is caught on the run by the center fielder, and that's a 1-pitch out. And here is Stevie Hom. And time is going to be called here, and I think that this is going to do it for Richie, who did a great job coming out of the pin for the Seahawks, as well as Mondo did. And that indeed is going to do it for Richie, who did an absolutely amazing job establishing some control here for the Seahawks defensively. He will come out and is responsible for Corey Steinhauer at first base. The score is still tied. We'll have a new pitcher when we come back from the break in 1 minute.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, now she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me I don't know what cool should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling lonesome. But either way, let's go and find a better days with the games and the Cabrillo with the game. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, we got a new pitcher to tell you about, so let's tell you about him. The Seahawks' new pitcher is going to be Jasper Ray. I absolutely love that name, Jasper. 10 out of 10. All right, moving on now. 17th appearance this season. He is 1-1 on the season. He also has 1 save. He has pitched through 16 innings. He has given up 15 hits, 8 runs, 6 of those are earned runs. He's walked 11 guys and struck out 9 others. His strikeouts through 9 innings is 5.06. He's given up 1 home run and has an ERA of 3.38. So he's done a pretty decent job out of the pen. And he is in a spot here where his team absolutely needs him. A right-hander going up against Stevie Hom here with the lineup card due to turn over after this at bat if Stevie Hom can find himself on the base pad or doesn't surrender a double play. Oh, those are in play right now. 0-0. Oh, man. It is going to be a bouncer to the plate to make it 1-0. And Jasper is a freshman at 6'1", went to Sonoma, California, went to Sonoma Valley High School. As he throws another pitch for a ball. He also is weighing in at 210 pounds to start today's game. 2-0. Another bouncer to the plate, and it's 3-0. Takumi is still on deck here for Ohlone College and is not being switched out yet. As normally Coach Curran likes to do his defensive substitutions towards the late innings, the 6th and 7th innings. In there for a strike to make it 3-1. So he is on deck right now. I see Stevie Hom also in the dugout with a helmet on. Or sorry, Stevie Hom. Damian Stone. Stevie Hom is hitting right now at 3-1 count. Just popped straight up and fouled back. And so now the count is 3-2.
Hey, wait, say, Stevie.
And Mr. Hom is pacing back and forth behind me over here. And he is stressing out with his son at the plate. Hey, I would too. I ain't even got to lie. I would too. A big spot here. 3-2 for Stevie Hom. The runner's going, but Stevie Hom is going to walk. And 2 runners are now on with Takumi up and Stone on deck. For the defensive switches, I'm a little interested what Coach Curran is going to do, knowing that backup third baseman Aiden Morton is dealing with a knee condition. An injury that he sustained in practice just a day ago. So, unfortunate circumstance for Ohlone College. Here's your 0-0 delivery to Takumi, and he is going to be down in the count now, 0-1. And with the 0-1, Takumi is going to call time. As I thought it looked like he was thinking about it for a minute. He was about ready to put his hand up to call time, and then he did end up doing so. So now he steps back in. He's going to call time again.
It's taking forever to pitch. Pitch count on.
And here we go. Jasper kicks and deals. Bouncer. And it's going to be 1-1. And the wind is significantly pushing up and pushing out to left, which will help Takumi here if he can try and elevate something. I don't know if you can tell and hear on my microphone, but the wind is starting to get even crazier. There you can hear it hollowing and thundering in your ears. Rest in peace, headphone users. I am one of you. Check swing, but he held up, and it's 2-1 now. It's a bit cold for the wind. With the 2-1, Takumi's going to call time again. Because Jasper does have a very long windup, and I think that does throw off Takumi a little bit, which is why he's calling time so much. 2-1 outside, and it gets past the catcher. Both runners are going to advance here, and a productive out can score a run now. And a huge mistake from the Seahawks there. And not only that, it's a 3-1 count, and now the pitching coach is going to come out and talk. No, he's not. That's it. So during the middle of an at-bat, we have a pitching change. That's a first time for that, for sure. And so we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. You're listening to Ohlone College Baseball Live on the Gaming Render Production YouTube channel. We'll be back in a minute.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I should feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they turning with me. I don't know what coach should I call. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling alone. Somebody either way, let's go and find a better match. Better days in the office. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing and I am winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Render Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action live on the Gaming Render Production YouTube channel.
Austin Hickman is going to be the new pitcher for the Seahawks, and let's take a look at Austin's season. Let's dissect it for you guys. His 15th appearance this season. He is 1-1 on the season with no saves. 15 1/3 innings pitched. 15 hits given up. 11 runs surrendered, and 6 were earned runs. 9 walks to 11 strikeouts, and a 6.46 Ks through 9 innings stat line with a 3.52 ERA. He's going to be inheriting 2 runners on, both in scoring position with 1 out. On a 3-1 count against Takumi, the leadoff batter this afternoon for Ohlone College. And the pitcher responsible for the 2 runners on is Jasper Ray. Austin Hickman, though, just based off the stats, looking like he's had a decent season on the mound this year. And they are definitely looking to him to try and execute here and get them out of this spot. It's a brand new game here in the bottom of the 5th inning, a score of 8-8. 10 hits for Ohlone College, 8 for the Seahawks. 3 errors for the Seahawks, none for Ohlone College. Line into left center field. It finds some grass. And Steinhauer is going to go home. Hom is going to stay at third. And on the bad exchange back to the infield, Takumi goes to second. And the lead has now changed. And Ohlone College, for the first time this afternoon, is in the lead at 9-8. And here comes Damian Stone. "11 hits for Ohlone College and 9 runs scored. It's been an offensive onslaught all season long, but in the last 2 home games of the year have saved their great performances for them. Now 9-8. Here's your 0-0, and it is bounced on the plate. It makes it 1-0. Stevie Hom at third, Takumi at second. The 1-0. Outside for another ball. And it is 2-0. As in the words of Mr. Hom, good take. comes. Outside for another ball. The scoreboard says 2-1. I'm not sure if that's correct. We'll say it's 2-1. We'll go with them. As I believe it's 3-0. Home plate umpire's not said anything about it, so it is 2-1. Stone's got to drive a run home, and it's on the ground to the right side. A run is going to score there on the ground out. And no, it's not a ground out. The first baseman has trouble recovering it over there, and Stone is safe. And the score is now 10-8. And here's now Jeter Ibarra. As the defensive woes just continue. 5 errors for the Seahawks here in this game. And Stone is going to steal here easily on the pitch on the inside part of the plate, lower inside part of the plate. Called for a ball. And not even a test over there. And Damian Stone doing what he does best. Stealing bases to score runs. 1-0. Here comes the Jeter Ibarra, and it's outside for another ball, and it's 2-0. Here's your 2-0. On the ground, and it is through the infield. Stone is being waved home. Takumi scores. Here comes Stone, and he is safe. Ibarra does it again. And it was easily been the best Ohlone hitter the entire year. Is the best Ohlone player out there today. Easily today's MVP. 12-8 is now the score, and here comes Anthony Valdez. Ibarra has come up with 2 RBI doubles, twice a 2 RBI double, and now a 2 RBI single, and Valdez pops this one straight up and back out of play. And it's 0-1. We are at 2 hours, 34 minutes, and 46 seconds of total playtime in today's game. At the bottom of the 5th inning, the score is now 12-8, and my goodness, has it been a fun game indeed. Test back at first base to pick off Ibarra goes without a play. I don't know. He's safe. Don't even ask. And now with the 0-1, and it goes back to first base on the appeal, but no pickoff. And Ohlone College, who was dealt the hand of a 6-0 deficit to start this game here in the first inning, has worked their way back and now leads by 4. Swing and a miss by Valdez to make it 0-2. And for the Seahawks, really the telling stat is 5 defensive errors committed. Here's your 0-2. Fouled back to the right side and out of play. And now with an 0-2, and it's fouled back to the right side again and out of play. And now with the 0-2 again. Here it comes. Inside for a ball. And this game is just absolute bonkers. 1-2 now. In there, strike 3 called. Put a backwards K on the ledger there for Austin Hickman, and here comes Jaden Shepard. And with the 0-0 count, here it comes inside for a ball. And if that was a fastball, that would have hit him. As that started so far inside, Jaden started shielding himself away from it. Luckily, it was a slider, though, and it broke back into the plate a little bit and away from Shepard as he swings and misses hard there at the 1-0 fastball. And makes it 1-1. Shepard, who wears the number 1-1. Lines it high and deep to left field, and it is still in the park, and it is caught. A nice play out there in left to record the final out, and Ohlone College has the comeback bid rolling now as they are in the lead now by a score of 12-8. We will return in just a minute with more Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. Don't go anywhere yet, folks.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, now she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they turn me in. I don't know what coast should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling low. Somebody lead the way, let's go and find the better lives, better days. And Cabrillo with the game. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Cycling high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, as we return back, let's take a look at the due-up. And the due-up is Pluckett, Anthony, and Felix for the Seahawks. And they definitely got to get on their horses now and have some of those fortunes that they had in the first inning. They need another big inning or just any type of run support right now to try and get back into this game. And Ohlone College is hoping that Mondo has another shutout inning in him. Here it comes with the 0-0, and he is in there for strike one. There's a little bit of bullpen action now. However, I just think that those guys in the bullpen are just hanging out and watching the game. Now with an 0-1 count, Mondo gets a sign from Steinhauer. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. And Takumi over there smacking his glove and then throwing his arm down like he is a umpire. But he's also shielding his eyes from the sun over there with his glove. And he does wear sunglasses as well. 0-2. Outside for a ball. He does wear sunglasses as well, which just goes to show you again, as I always say when we're doing one of these games, here in Ohlone College, playing in left field is a dangerous, dangerous game. If you do not have strong eyes, you cannot play in left field. The sun does set right into your peripheral vision. Outside, and it's going to be a ball. 2-2 is now the count. And Takumi apparently is having so much trouble with the sun that without the glove, shielding his face, he wouldn't be able to see the pitches either. Line to the right side. Barely plays it on the hop. Gets an awkward hop and another awkward hop. And he couldn't quite field it and get control of it to throw it back to first in time for the out. An infield single is recorded there. And let's see, is it going to be recorded in error? I don't personally think so, but it is recorded as an error. And so Anthony now is standing in. And Karaganopoulos takes a pitch inside for a ball. Yeah, so for those of you who are wondering, how do you pronounce that last name? I just took a wild guess right there. 1-0. Swing and a miss from Karaganopoulos. I actually like that name a lot. It's 1-1 now. We're plucking at first base. Mondo has this one bounce to the plate, and it's 2-1 now. As there is definitely now some action in the Ohlone bullpen. Someone is throwing in there. And I believe I know exactly who it is. I believe it's Cade Castillo out there. 2-1. Foul back to the screen. And it's actually Sean out there. The number 15 is in the pin. I think that might be wrong. I'm not sure if Sean would be coming out of the bullpen here, but possibly. Foul back to the screen, 2-2. And it is high for a ball, 3-2. And our audience has consistently stayed in the high 20s range. And I would like to thank you all so much for staying with us. What are you guys currently doing right now? This game is absolutely bonkers. 3-2 now. Here it comes from Mondo. And it is lined to the right side and fouled. 12 hits for Ohlone College, 12 runs scored and 1 error, and subsequently 8 runs off of 8 hits and 5 errors for the Seahawks. Both teams with max efficiency when it comes to hits and runs scored. And here's now your 3-2. And it is lined deep to center field. Stone is under it, and he makes the play. Fly balls today have been a bit awkward for both teams. And here's Javi Felix.
Hey, brother, how are you? Good.
Felix now awaits his 0-0 and a pickoff play at first base to no avail. Wind pushing out to straightaway left now, which helps Javi, who is a right-hander. On the ground, through the infield, a diving play by Stevie Hahn, but he couldn't quite catch up with it. So he actually overplayed it a little bit. His glove was in front of the ball. However, you gotta love the effort. It just barely got through him. That's gonna be a single. And so with a runner at second and first, here comes Matheson, and with Soares on deck, and Soares did hit the grand slam in the first inning for the Seahawks. So I imagine that the Seahawks really, really want him to have an opportunity here as Steinhauer visits with Mondo. And Steinhauer, it looks like he's going to be He gave a sign to the infield and is reconfiguring his page in the book. Here we go now, the 0-0 to Matheson. In there for a strike, makes it 0-1. And with the 0-1, here comes home. Outside for another ball. Makes it 1-1. And now with the 1-1 and 1 out. Here comes home from Mondo. Swing and a miss there. Makes it 1-2. 2 hours, 48 minutes, and 4 seconds here of total play time in this game. It has been a long one so far. 5:15 p.m. This game started at 2:30 p.m. We're only in the top of the 6th. The 1-2. Outside for a ball. Because normally this is about the time that our longer 2:30 games are about ready to end. So this game is going to be stretching on even longer and longer as we roll by. So just to give you an idea, Ohlone won against De Anza by a score of 28-2. As this pitch is a wild pitch that gets away from Steinhauer, both runners are going to advance. So he blocked it in front of him, but it took a bad hop, and now with a 3-2 count, both runners moved up. This is a big situation here for the Seahawks. But anyways, going back to my previous point, Ohlone won by a score of 28-2 against De Anza. And that game was only about 3 hours and 17 minutes. We're already at the 2 hour, 49 minute mark. And it's only the top of the 6th inning here in this game. This gives you an idea as to how long this game has been so far. 3-2. And it is in there for strike 3 called. Matheson was walking down the first base line like he thought that he was going to walk there, and was just completely surprised by that called strike 3. And now here's Kawana Soares. And Kawana, who has been the big bat this afternoon for the Seahawks squad, definitely needs to come through for his team here. In a huge, huge spot. Here's the 0-0. And it is line into right field. A jump by Cabrillo, not going to get it. 2 runs are going to score, and Kawana Soares has done it again. The score is now 12-10. Ohlone still leads. And Cabrillo with a nice try over there. Almost had it. Maybe if he had just 1 extra inch in his vertical, or was just an inch taller, he could have possibly gotten it there. It was just off the tip of his glove.
Wood. Who leads off?
And now here's your 0-0. Fouled back to the screen. Makes it 0-1.
Yeah.
And now here's your 0-1. Swing and a miss there. Makes it 0-2, and Tolbert has to try and battle here, as the Seahawks definitely just pushed across 2 very much needed runs, and probably don't want to stop here, as Tolbert does service here as the tying run. The 0-2 from Mondo. Swing and a miss. What a huge strikeout there from Mondo. And an absolutely amazing game coming out of the bullpen that could possibly be his final inning, but has done an immaculate job keeping Ohlone in this game in a spot where when he first came in, it was almost out of reach. We'll be back in exactly a minute for bottom of the 6th inning action, and we'll be back.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me anything. I don't know what close should I go home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling alone. Somebody either way, let's go and find the better life. Better days in the so wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Siphoning high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Writer Production YouTube channel.
All right, here we are in the bottom of the 6th inning, and due up for Ohlone College is going to be Clay, Steinhauer, Baraloo, and Stevie Hahn will be the cleanup batter here in this half inning. And a first pitch there on the outside corner, and it's going to be a ball. The 1-0. Swinging a foul to the right side. The 1-1. And it is popped straight up to the right side and foul, though it had the home run distance.
What kind of emoji is it, though? It's too small.
And Gabriel Cabrillo, I just told Jack the comment that you made. As Clay takes a pitch on the lower half of the plate.
Tell him I said he should be here.
I'm pretty sure he heard that, Mr. Hom. 2-2. Line to the left side and foul. Although, Gabriel, if you did not hear that, Jack said he should be here. Gotta love the interaction, though. I can get away with this because I'm not a professional. 2-2, and it's line high and deep to left field. It is going bye, baby. And history's in the making here at Ohlone College as Clay Facto just went deep. And that is his 5th home run of the season. And an absolutely huge swing of the bat makes the score 13-10. And now the Seahawks have to rely on scoring a field goal in order to try and tie this game. And there are still no outs in this inning. And here comes Corey Steinhauer. So I feel like I'm watching a low-scoring football game right now with this score. And Steinhauer with the drive, deep to right field. It is at the wall, gone! Bye-bye, baby! Back-to-back homers on back-to-back pitches right over the 355 sign. Steinhauer with his second homer of the year. It is now 14-10, Ohlone College. And they got the elevate and celebrate mantra going. And that's going to do it for the Seahawk pitcher, Austin Hickman. And we are gonna take a break, a smiling break, and we'll be back in a minute with a new pitcher. You're listening to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. Bye-bye, baby.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they turning me. I don't know what cool should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling lonesome. But either way, let's go and find a better days, better days. Cabrillo with the game. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing and I am winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Wow, wow, wow is the thought coming out of my mind right now. And so we got a new pitcher for the Seahawks, and I couldn't even see his number, actually. So I believe this is a 3 number. This is on the ground here for Cabrillo, and running to the back, trying to make it a 3 unassisted in time for the out there. Tough play. And I thought it was 32, and it is 32. So let's see here. Frank Grant is the pitcher. He's a right-handed pitcher, making his 4th appearance on the season. He's 0-1 on the year. 2 1/3 innings pitched, 8 homers, 8 hits. Sorry, 6 runs given up. 6 are earned. He has 1 strikeout, no recorded walks. Strikeouts through 9 innings is 3.86, and his ERA is 23.14. However, the reason why his ERA is so inflated is because he doesn't have that many innings pitched. So don't think, oh my goodness, he's having a horrible year. No, he's not. He hasn't pitched enough for that to be a legit number. So outside for a ball on Stevie Hamm here to make it 1-0. And Hamm takes an inside pitch, almost hits him. And now with the 2-0. Outside and called a strike. Nice pitch there from Frank. So I'm going to have to stop myself from saying Frank Gore instead of Frank Grant every once in a while. I'm already ready to say Frank Gore. I don't know why. Probably because I'm a Niner fan. 2-1. And it's a bouncer to the plate. Makes it 3-1. And Takumi is in the do-up spot. He is on deck, so no defensive substitutions yet at least, for Ohlone College. 14 hits and 14 runs scored. The 3-1, and it is popped straight up to the right side. First baseman has a play, but second baseman calls him off and makes the play himself. Nice play for the second out. And here comes Takumi. And Takumi's walking up to the plate, and he is dancing on his way up to the plate. I always say this, but Takumi is just one of the brightest characters on this team. As he takes a first pitch strike there from Frank. But Takumi always smiling, always doing something funny, always trying to make sure he's having the most fun possible. Here's your 0-1, and it's on the ground. Shortstop has to make a running play. Off balance throw in time for the out. Nice play over there. And so Ohlone College answers back after giving up 2 runs themselves in the top of the 6th inning. They score 2 runs off of a Steinhauer and Clay home run. Solo home runs for the both of them. Score is 14-10. We'll be back on the top of the 7th inning with more action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting. Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
We got a new pitcher to tell you about, Ohlone College. It's the new pitcher. I'm looking at the wrong side of the stat sheet. Ethan Shaver. This is going to be his 14th appearance. He is 4-0. He's got a save under his belt as well. 27 and a third innings pitched. He has, 27 and a half innings pitched rather. He has given up 18 hits, 8 runs, and 7 of those are earned. 7 walks, 19 strikeouts, 6.18 Ks through 9 innings, and has got a 2.28 ERA. And due up for the Seahawks is Dominic Bollinger and then Brady. As the first pitch is, I believe it was called a ball. I missed it. The scoreboard, yeah. There you go. It's called a ball. 1-0. Outside makes it 2-0. $14 hits for Ohlone College, 1 error committed, and 14 runs. Shaver has his 2-0 popped straight up to Damian Stone, and Stone's going to make the out there. And here comes Bollinger. And for the Seahawks, 10 hits for 10 runs. But 5 errors committed, and that's been the difference maker in this game. Without those 5 errors, Ohlone College could very well still be trying to work their way back into this game. Swing and miss there from Bollinger to make it 0-1. However, both teams doing a great job with efficiency and scoring runs. Both of them do not have a laundry list of runners left on. Foul back to the left side. So that's something that a lot of teams in this league really do struggle with, is scoring runs with runners in scoring position. There's none of that going on today. 0-2. And it's outside for a ball. As both teams have scored efficiently. And now with the 1-2. Here comes from Shaver. On the ground, Stevie Hom with a nice recovery. Throws it to first in time for the out. Now there are 2 outs. And here comes Brady Chavez now. And here we go. The first pitch to Chavez is outside for a ball. And Shaver making this this top of the 7th move pretty quickly here. Now with the 1-0, goes outside and makes it 2-0. Brady takes a nice little practice swing. I imagine that's the type of swing he wants to hack if he gets something in the strike zone. 2-1. He's definitely going to get a challenge pitch here. Swings and misses at it. And actually, he got a piece of it. I can hear it ringing off of his bat. A healthy hack. He's definitely got to get on base here. The Seahawks are definitely not out yet. Foul back to the left side, and it's 2-2. It's a bloop and a blast, and all of a sudden you're back in the game right now, and that's definitely what the Seahawks got to tell themselves. Is they're just a bloop and a blast away right now from being back in a manageable position, especially late in this game. Outside for a ball, and it makes it 3-2 with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Shaver with this 3-2. On the ground to the right side. Shepard has it, flips it to Shaver, who's covering, and makes a nice play over there for the final out. And we will be back in 1 minute with bottom of the 7th inning action. Don't go anywhere yet. We still got plenty of action live on the Game Runner Production YouTube channel.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, now she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they can't hear me. I don't know what close should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling lonesome. But either way, let's go and find the better days, better days. Show me with the game. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Surfing high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Writer Production YouTube channel.
Here's Damian Stone as he awaits and swings and misses there at the first pitch. The count is now 0-1. Due up for Ohlone College's Stony Barra and Valdez, assuming that Coach Curran doesn't end up starting his defensive substitutions. And a bouncer to the plate there on the left side for a ball, makes it 1-1. The 1-1 now to Stone. Oh, and he checks swings and it hits him. But the home plate umpire says it didn't hit him, or maybe he's saying that he went. I definitely think that he has an argument saying that Stone went, but there's no argument that it hit him. And now the home plate umpire is going to consult the first base umpire. And again, I mean, I have to stress this has not been a good game for either side of the spectrum here when it comes to umpiring. That clearly hit Damian Stone in the wrist. There shouldn't even be a conversation whether or not that hit him. And now they're going to call it that it did hit him. There should be no conversation whatsoever. The conversation should be whether or not Stone went, and I don't believe that he did went. But that would have been a lot more of a better conversation than did it actually hit him, because you can hear it on the microphone. It hit him. There's no argument there. And there have been just some calls against the Seahawks and against Ohlone that have just not been right, in my opinion. And I will say it for the last time and move on from that, but just not a good game by these umpires today, unfortunately. Here's Ibarra now, and Stone is going to try and steal second. Good throw by the catcher, and a great job picking off Stone there. And so it all doesn't matter in the end, as Stone is now out, and there's one out here in the inning. And now the 0-1, and it bounces. Or is it actually 0-1? I thought it was 0-1, but let's see here. I don't know what the count is. The scoreboard says it's 1-0, and that's not correct. So outside for another ball. And it is indeed 3-0. So the first pitch was called a ball on the inside part of the plate. And Kawana soars so far, being the defensive MVP and the offensive MVP for the Seahawks, as that pitch comes back for a strike there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1, and it is line deep to left field, but in the park. Left fielder makes a nice play out there for the out. And again, as I always say, it's never an easy play out there in left. So it's always going to be a nice play when you make a recovery. And here's now Valdez, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Seahawks looking to try and hang up a 0 to get those bats back up and have an opportunity here to try and get back into this game. First pitch strike there to Valdez. Makes it 0-1. And the Renegades, I imagine they want to try and at least push across one more for insurance. 0-1. Outside strike. It makes it 0-2. And what has undoubtedly been the most fun watch of the year 0-2. And everyone here thought that was strike 3 called, but it's going to be a ball, as it was in the exact same spot as that previous called strike. But it's called a ball, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Bouncer to the plate, and now it's 2-2. And now with the 2-2 and 2 outs, here comes to Valdez. On the ground to the left side. Third baseman with a nice play in the hot corner. Valdez with the head first dive, and he is safe. The inning gets extended for one more at bat. And here comes Jaden Shepard. And that's going to do it here for Frank, as he will be switched for another pitcher. We'll have the pitcher for you in 1 minute when we come back.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me. I don't know what coach should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling alone. Somebody either way, let's go and find the better days, better days. And Cabrillo with the girls. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Cycling high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights get blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action, live on the Gaming Writer Production YouTube channel.
As we return back, it would seem that either this pitcher who is currently up is not listed as an actual pitcher, has not had pitching this season, or is a position player. So let's see, his number is number 35. And he is actually not even listed on the roster sheet. So, the mysterious player, that's what we're going to call him here. The mystery player, number 35, is going to be the pitcher now. And I don't have stats. I don't have a name on him. He's not on the roster sheet. So, let's see what happens here. He's a right-hander. It looks like he's standing at around 6 foot. He's going to be playing against, or pitching against Shepard here, with Valdez at first base. Inside for a ball, and it makes it 1-0. So I was about to say, maybe he's a position player, but after seeing that fastball, he's definitely not a position player. That's way too fast of a fastball to be a position player. Here's your 1-0. Bounces to the plate, makes it 2-0. And we are at 3 hours, 20 minutes, and 49 seconds of total play time in this game. It is 5:48 p.m. We are going to run so late into this game that the Battle of the Bay is going to start, and we're still going to be finishing this one. The 2-0 on the ground, and goes the short way to second to get Valdez running back to second for the force out, and that'll end the inning. And so when we come back, we'll have the top of the 8th inning action for you guys live on the Gaming Writer Production YouTube channel. 14-10 is the score. Ohlone College in the lead.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Writer Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Writer Production YouTube channel.
And the wind is picking up here at Ohlone College as we return to the top of the 8th inning here. And I believe this is Pluckett. Yes, this is Pluckett and Anthony Javi who are all due up in this half inning. With Shaver still on the mound for Ohlone College, and he's going to start his 8th inning with an 0-1 strike there, or an 0-0 strike to make it 0-1. Now with this 0-1 delivery, it bounces to the plate, and it is outside and low. Pluckett batting from the right side. He was part of that huge first inning for the Seahawks. Hit a 2-run homer. Kawana Soares hit a grand slam. Both of those guys have an opportunity here to try and come up in this half inning. Soares in the 6th spot, Plunkett in the 2. Here's your 2-1, and it's popped straight up to the right side, and Barrelow's running after it and calls Shepard off of it to make the play himself. And Shepard didn't really have a beat on it, but Barrelow did. So that's going to be your first out. And here now is Anthony. I can't say his last name without referencing it, so let's look at his last name. Karaganopoulos. And here is Anthony. Fouled to the right side, and without that protective screen, somebody would have had to pay a lot of money for new windows in their car in the parking lot. It's 0-1. And Shaver comes back with a breaking pitch to make it 1-1. It's just outside and low. Here's your 1-1. In there for a strike. Makes it 1-2. Three hours, 25 minutes, 33 seconds of total play time. This ball's popped up to the right side and foul. It's just gonna service as a pitch that doesn't even really do much. So it was already 1-2. So they'll just reset and do it again here. Shaver with this 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good strikeout there from Shaver to get the second out of the inning. Here's Javi Felix. And so now I'll advertise this. The season finale will be between the Cabrillo Seahawks and the Ohlone College Renegades at Cabrillo College on Thursday. Line into center field for a base hit there for Javi, and he has himself another base hit this afternoon. But yeah, we have a season finale that'll happen this Thursday. So if y'all would like, I mean, after today's game, why wouldn't you go out to Cabrillo College and watch it? It's been a fun game. Both teams have had their exceptional moments. And by far, the first inning was an exceptional moment for Cabrillo College. And for Ohlone College, I would argue that the 6th inning, back-to-back home runs on back-to-back pitches. On the ground here to the left side by Matheson, and he is going to be thrown out by Ibarra. Sorry. I saw Stevie Hom over there. I'm like, wait, where's Ibarra? I thought it was Ibarra, and it was Ibarra. So Ibarra records the final out there, and we will head into the bottom of the 8th inning. Score remaining right where it is, 14-10 Ohlone College.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Another pitching change. I have a game for somebody in the audience. Tell me how many accumulated pitching changes have happened in this game between both teams combined. I think that the number has to be somewhere in the double digits. But the new pitcher is Justin Sakai. This is going to be his 6th appearance. He's pitched through 3 innings. He's given up 3 hits, 6 runs, and 3 are earned runs. 7 walks, 2 strikeouts. His strikeouts per 9 innings is at 6 exactly, and he's got an exact 9 ERA. And Clay is going to be the leadoff batter, and, well, everybody knows what he did in the 6th inning. He went deep, and then Steinhauer right after him, and the very next pitch went deep as well. So I'm sure Coach Curran would love for there to be at least 1 extra insurance run scored going into the 9th inning. We know Ohlone College in the 9th inning drama. Bouncer to the plate there to make it 1-0 to Clay. And now with the 1-0. Here comes home. Inside, makes it 2-0. If you're just joining us, 14-10 is definitely the score. No, that is not a typo whatsoever. It's been an absolutely amazing game so far. Kudos to both lineups for doing damage at the plate today. Another bouncer to the plate makes it 3-0, and Clay is going to find himself on base again here, possibly. And he's just been a magnet on these base pads today. Steinhauer is up next, and due up to this inning is Facto. Steinhauer and barely Facto. He's going to walk on 4 pitches. So line up that first base right there. I've done that quite a few times today. Here's Corey Steinhauer. And Steinhauer homered over the 355 sign over there in right field, right where the right fielder is actually currently playing. Now he's actually shallowing out to the right side a little bit more in between the 355 to 325, maybe about a good 7 to 8 steps away from the 355 sign. Outside for a ball, makes it 1-0. And coming out of the pen, Justin is having a little bit of trouble here, has not thrown a strike yet. Let's see, he's got to lock it down here and keep this game close for his guys. In there for a strike, and that's his first one in the afternoon. The count is 1-1. Steinhauer readjusting his grip. He actually doesn't even wear batting gloves. It's a little different. A couple of guys do, a couple of guys don't. Outside for a ball. Yeah, but Steinhauer, one of the few guys who does not wear batting gloves at all. It's all skin to back grip. Here's your 2-1. Swing and a miss from Steinhauer. Makes it 2-2. With the wind pushing out to left field, here's your 2-2 count from Justin. In fact, is going, and this is lined deep to left field. It is hooking at the corner, diving and making a play, but it just does not reach his glove, and it is bounced on the opposite side of the line and foul. As I thought he had a play out there in left field. The left fielder made a huge dive there. I thought he had it. Oh my goodness. I was about taken back there, but it just fell an inch away from his glove. Facto also was stealing there on that run, or on that hit and run there with 2 strikes and no out. And Clay is probably going to go again here on a 2-2. Here he goes. And it is lined deep to center field. The center fielder is running after it as hard as he can and makes the play out by the warning track at the 400 sign. And that'll be the first out of the inning. And there's Will Jewell, as he's going to be switched in.
Go, Will.
And this would have been Bearloo's spot in the lineup. So I imagine will probably be going to center field on a double switch in the top of the 9th inning. Let's see what he can do with the bat here. So he fouls it back straight to the screen. Straight back to the screen, rather. Will Jewell, he is hitting at 400 this season on base of 548 and slugging at 618. Absolutely ridiculous numbers. 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. That is all recorded through 55 at-bats on the season. So a decent sample size for him. And now with the 0-1, it bounces to the plate, and Clay is going to take second base there as it gets away from the catcher and call that a passed ball. And it's now a 1-1 count. I'd like to thank all 32 of our viewers for sticking with us. It's a 1-1 count with Will Jewell at the plate, the left-hander. Outside, and it's a ball. In a 2-1 count now. Jewell is awaiting his pitch from Justin, and here it comes. Clay is going to try and steal third, and it bounces to the plate for a ball, and Clay is safe at third base. Puts himself in the ultimate runner's position, or ultimate scoring position here as a productive out now does score. A much-needed insurance run for Ohlone College. 3 hours, 36 minutes, 3 hours and 37 minutes exactly here of playtime. 6:04 p.m. And Jewell is going to walk. And it looks like there's going to be another pitching change here for the Seahawks, as that's going to do it now. For the pitcher, Justin Sakai. We're going to be back in exactly 1 minute with another pitcher after this break.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, now she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me. I don't know what coast should I call home. I don't know how to feel, but still feeling alone. Somebody lead the way, let's go and find the better days, better days. Cabrillo with the game. So wake me up when the sun is shining. On the fire by the tide, I'm riding. Cycling high, I'm winding. She shakes me up. City lights keep blinding. I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And so Ohlone College not only saving the most exciting home game for last, but the longest home game for last, as this definitely has broken the record for the longest game that we have broadcasted now at 3 hours and 39 minutes and 55 seconds. Now for your new pitcher, Zach Miranda is going to be the pitcher. This is his 5th appearance. He's got a 2.70 ERA, 5.40 strikeouts per 9 innings. He's got 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, 3 and a third innings pitched, as he throws a first pitch ball to Stevie Hom, the number 8 hitter, or the number 9 hitter for Ohlone College. And due up next is going to be the leadoff spot, which is actually going to be Takumi. I thought maybe that he was going to be double switched out. Possibly he's just going to get the at-bat and double switch the next half inning. Pops straight up, and this is going to be infield fly rule in effect. That's going to be the second out. And here comes Takumi. And here's Takumi now. He's Ohlone's last hope to try and get a insurance run pushed across. And to my 28 viewers, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I know we got the Battle of the Bay coming up in about 30 minutes, so I appreciate that you're not choosing that over me. And the ball gets past the first baseman here at the test at first base. Clay is going to score, as there was a pickoff play at first base. I didn't even think to mention it because I didn't think anything was going to happen. Another error committed, though. And now the score is 15-10 Renegades. And that is an absolute killer right there. Inside to Takumi, and it'll make it 1-0. Unbelievable. 5 errors committed by the Seahawks there, and you can argue that this one should have been a committed error as well. Swing and a miss from Takumi, make it 1-1. And Takumi now talking to the home plate umpire and confirming that the count is 1-1. And here's your 1-1 with 2 outs here. Wayne pushing out straight away to left field. Here comes On the ground to the left side. Good play by the third baseman, throwing back to first in time for the out, just barely, as Takumi is running down the line with some burner speed over there. And we are finally heading into the 9th inning with a score of 15-10 Renegades. Final chance for the Seahawks here. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Due up in the 9th inning here is going to be Soares, Tolbert, and Dominic. And Kawana Soares, he hit a grand slam in the 1st inning, and so Ohlone College definitely does not want to let him spark up a potential comeback here in the 9th inning. We want to try and take care of him, and for the Seahawks, it's vice versa. Get on base as any means necessary here, and he's going to start the count 2-0 from Ethan Shaver. And any questions regarding playoffs will be answered after this game is over. I'll do a quick 10-minute segment on that, answering your questions if I can. 2-0. Bouncer to the plate, and it's 3-0 now. Kawana Soares can possibly get on base here, and the Seahawks absolutely have to score 5 runs here if they want to stay alive in this game. 3 hours, 45 minutes, and 32 seconds of total play time in this game. Shaver comes back with a strike. He makes it 3-1. The wind pushing out to left field extremely hard right now, about 14 miles an hour, and this is lined into right, and a nice play by Choi over there at second base for the out. And so let's get some defensive substitutions here. So Choi is in at second base, and that's it. That's the only defensive substitution. I would have thought that Will Jewell would have came out. Is Steinhauer still catching? He is. That's it. So Choi is playing second instead of Baraloo, and no other changes. Here's Tolbert as he checks swings, but it's a strike anyway. And it's 0-1. Dominic is up next, and Bollinger, if he has a chance, will be up in the cleanup spot. And Tolbert with a drive deep to left center field. That is a no-doubt home run, as that got a couple oohs and ahs from the crowd. So everybody knew for sure that that was gone off the bat. 15-11 now is the score. And the Seahawks are just ever so closer here. So that for Tolbert, let's see here. I can't even see his stats. 0-0 inside. And that'll be a strike. The new hitter is Dominic. Let's see. Trying to see what was that for Tolbert. That was his 4th home run of the season. Now with the 0-1. High for a ball. Makes it 1-1. And as crazy as it sounds, now the Seahawks are in a spot here where it could possibly be a comeback, and a nice diving play over there by Choi at second base as he's going to prop back up to his knees, and not a few times here. Almost to say, yeah, I made that play. And a potential game-saving play right there by Choi on a line drive. A complete self-defense move and just came up with the ball. 2 outs now, and here is Jack Bollinger as the last hope for the Seahawks. And that pitch is high for a ball and makes it 1-0. So anybody who has questions about playoffs, leave it in the comment section right now, because I will only have about maybe 2 minutes to answer your questions. 1-0. Inside, and that's going to be a ball again. And Shaver throwing some nice pitches here. His fastball has movement. His breaking stuff is looking nasty. Here's his 2-0. In there for a strike. As that last pitch definitely looked like a strike to me. 2-1 with 2 outs here. Bollinger has to get on base by any means necessary. Here's your 2-1. It is lined to left and fouled. Although Takumi just tried to fake us all out, making us think that he recorded the final out over there. Little phantom exchange and throw back into the infield. Make sure you hit your cutoff man, sir.
One more out, huh?
Now it's 2-2. With 2 outs. Here comes the Bollinger. Swing and a miss, and that's going to do it. Ohlone College once again in the win column. And this one was definitely a win to remember for Ohlone College. Now, unbelievable game performed by them. This is now their 35th win in a row. The season finale is happening at Cabrillo College on Thursday. And so, real quick, as we head into the playoffs, I quickly want to say, for one final time, May 6th, Friday, May 6th at 2 p.m., first pitch is scheduled. May 7th will be a doubleheader if needed. The first game starts around 11 a.m. That's 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If Ohlone so happens to win in that best of 3-game series, they will have another home series at home. As long as Ohlone keeps on winning, every home series will happen at home. I will also be broadcasting it. I'm not sure if it's going to be broadcasted here or on the Ohlone Athletics YouTube channel. You've seen the Ohlone Athletics YouTube channel, and if that does end up happening, check my channel on May 6th around 2 p.m. because I will have a post detailing where you need to go in order to watch that game if we end up doing it on a different channel. And now, if that answers anybody's questions, if anybody has any more questions at all, go right ahead. You have 1 minute to do so, and I will be back in that minute after this break.
I meditate to the sky, I'm flying. I wanna sleep through the night, I'm trying.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You picked the right channel.
Lately I ignore my phone, giving all the time spent on my own. Now she go wild, I she feel crazy. My thoughts are loud, they tell me anything. I don't know what close should I call home. I don't know if I'm still feeling lonesome, but either way, let's go and find the better days. With the games and the Cabrillo with the game. Wake me up when the sun is shining.
that's going to do it, everybody. Once again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, my business email is in the description below. You can also write them in the comments section. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us this season. If this is the final time for the regular season, it has been such a fun experience. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been Armando Galan, your broadcast announcer for anything Ohlone Sports. Keep it here at the Game